right, everybody, so we're out here at the new house just to take a look and see the progress. It's a breezy day right now. Hurricane Milton blew through here last night, and I tell you, we dodged a bullet on that one because that one just went, far enough north of us that we didn't really feel much effects of it. Not too much rain, not too much wind, nothing got damaged. It doesn't look like anything was affected here. Maybe they lost a day or two of progress, but it appears that they're ahead of the game. At this point right now, you can see the pavers for the driveway are stacked up over there. That's probably one of the next things that they do. After that, sprinkler system goes in. Over here is an interesting thing because if you see the way the stucco is left right here, right, the way it's raked, you see that? That's usually what they do when you get a stone facade. Now, I wasn't supposed to get a stone facade. In fact, this is a C elevation, and I was supposed to get an A elevation. So they have to decide what they're going to do with that. Are they going to give me stone, or are they just going to grind that down and just give me the texture? I'll take the stone. It looks like that's what they're preparing to do, and usually they do that when the landscaping's being done. We'll see what happens there. Take a look inside right now. We got the doors are here, right? Little pre-hung doors, bifold doors, base moldings. All the casings, everything's here. Here are some tiles, which I'm going to take. Okay, because they go with the house. Might even, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to take any grout from them, but I'm going to definitely take note of what that is. So if I need to get it, if I ever do any tile repairs, I'll know what I need. And you can see the tile's been put in. All right, they haven't grouted it yet. Like I say, it appears that maybe they got delayed slightly, but I don't think they got delayed very much from Hurricane Milton. Right, so it's what it looks like. The cabinets are in. This house has white cabinets, where the other house has like a walnut or a mahogany. We like the idea of these white cabinets and this light colored floor tile, something different that might enable us to put a little bit more color on the walls. We'll see what happens, but definitely something different for us. We've never had this. And we'll just take a quick look around. This is a feature I am really digging because this area needs that light. That's one thing about this house, is that that's a very dark area, right? And since this house has rear southern exposure and we are looking north, it's still a little dark, even though you have glass on the door. So imagine what it would be like if you didn't have glass, right? And then coming into this room, all the same stuff that we're used to. There's a closet. This gets bifold doors. This is a nice little suite in here, its own bathroom. Nice little room. Looking out the front. There will be houses over there, but, there's not much you can do about that. It's hard to find a place that doesn't have that. And then coming this way, and one thing is, the glass of these windows has a little bit of a tint on them. And this is hurricane glass, where the other house did not have hurricane glass, right? So I don't know if the tint is a byproduct of the fact of the way they're constructed to be hurricane, But it is what it is. Hurricane glass still breaks if projectiles hit them, but it doesn't allow the projectile to come into the house. That's what that's all about. Right, so now this is the bathroom with the double sinks. Right, the countertops aren't installed yet, but double sinks is why we like this house so much. And there's wall tiles. We don't get a bullnose, we get this Schluter instead. Well, it's just the same. There's no trim, so if I ever have to do any repairs, I don't need to worry about trim. And then this room here. And this is a nice little room because this gets southern exposure too. And we get the view. It's one of the nice things about this house. And the other house has a nice view too. But what makes this one special is that the lake is backing up a preserve. Look back there. See all that land beyond the lake? That will never be built on. That's CDD property. That's preserved property that's owned by the association. Builders cannot get their hands on it, and it'll always be preserved. It'll never be built on. We don't have that at the other house either. You know, and this is the view out the master suite. Very nice, like I say, southern exposure in the rear, which means northern exposure in the front. That's where my garage is. And that's another nice thing, because I can't mention that enough, because the northern exposure in the front keeps the garage cool. And when you live in Southwest Florida, you can't have a garage that faces east. You know, west isn't so bad, because in the morning, if your garage is facing west, your garage is pretty cool for at least the first part of the day, that you could use it. But the garage in our other house is facing east. So first thing in the morning, the sun comes up, hits the garage doors, and my garage is an oven all day long. I really can't use it. But this one, in this community, is positioned exactly the way we want it. This is the house we want. We looked around at so many different places for so many different kinds of houses. We couldn't find one that measured up to this one. So we just found this one in this community, and we went with it. And this is what I mean. Look at this. Now, I just come walking out here, and it's nice and cool out here. And you can see, right? It's shade. The sun's not on the front of this house. You know, and I just left my other house, and you know, it's not even that hot out today. And I walked out into the garage, and it was 88 degrees in the garage. And this one will be a heck of a lot more manageable than that. You know, so I'm excited about this. The other house was a good one. We didn't think that we would ever really leave there, because it was a pretty good place. But this one seems to improve on every aspect. You know, anything that needed to be improved, this one does improve it. Now, there was a couple of stakes out in here. One of them is still there. You can see it in the distance, if I can get that. Somewhere right over there. I don't know. There's a stake that pretty much lays out the other house that's in that area, right? Down right over there, there's a stake. So that house is pretty far over, which means from our garage, right? We might even be able to see that lake back there after these houses are built. This house, I don't know, it looks like they knocked that stake down for some reason. Somewhere right over here, there's another house that's directly across the street from this one. Directly across the street from that one was a stake over there that represents the center of the house, right? And I got a little surveying experience, and I kind of know just from looking at the center stake that house is not across the street from mine. This land, because these two houses are spread far apart, you know, we may not. We may actually have a lot of green space in front of us, and I'm really hoping it works out that way. So, there we have it. Things are coming along nice. It's a nice Tivoli house. Different color scheme. Like you see, the house next to us is similar to the one we have over in the other community. This one's different. This is a light colored gray garage door kind of scheme. And something different, something that we're really excited about. So, yeah, this is what it looks like right after Hurricane Milton. I was really sweating it out while that hurricane was whipping through here last night. But we were spared the devastation on that one. So, all right, so that's it for today. We're going to sign off on this one, and we'll catch you in the next one.